for this huddle is definitely for our leaders, definitely for our people that are wanting to succeed with Plexus, definitely for our people that Plexus is that some sort of money, whether it be $100 a month to help with date night or paying for your car note or career money, whatever it may be. This call is for you guys, the people that you are using Plexus to somehow better financially your family. Doesn't have to be career money, but somehow bettering your family. And I'm reading this book called How Successful People Lead. If you went to convention with me, it's the book that I gave you when you went to convention. And if you haven't read it yet, shame on you. No, just kidding. But pick it up, read it. It's a good book. I have read it before, but not like thoroughly, just kind of gleamed through, or gleamed, whatever that word is, skimmed through. Gleamed, guys, come on, it's a Tuesday, okay? And I swear I had my pink cheek in my edge. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I'm reading it through now again and really highlighting and I'm writing in it, and I'm just loving it. And one of the very first things it says, if you cannot lead well, you will not be successful, ever. And what I love about this is it truly breaks it down. It's by John Maxwell, who I adore. Any books you can read by John Maxwell are great books. John Maxwell has devoted his life to leadership. He loves to read about it. He loves to speak on it. And it really is a passion of his. But it became a passion of his because he wanted to succeed specifically in network marketing. And he realized how important the leadership is and how important that if you want to be successful in network marketing, you have to learn how to lead. And if you can't learn how to lead, you will never be successful. And that is because network marketing is all about influences. It's all about relationships. It's all about learning to speak to people, learning to follow up with people. All of these things that are very carefully entwined together to create, quote unquote, a perfect storm or a perfect atmosphere for you to succeed. I am huge into personal growth and development, and that's something that a part of our team you'll hear a lot about. It's one of the reasons why we do a book club on Tuesdays and why we have so much fun with that. It's one of the reasons that a lot of the times if I'm doing giveaways, I give away books or I give away resources to help with your personal development, personal growth and development. It's because personal development is so important. But the biggest part of that is because you have to learn how to lead. You have to learn how to grow within yourself. And that comes a lot from personal development. Another thing that John Maxwell says in this book is everything rises and falls on leadership. If you want to make a positive impact on the world, learning to lead better will help you do it. So it's taking it above and beyond just, network marketing and just and above and beyond leadership in this team. It's about leading in the world. I know as a wife and as a mom, I want my son to be a leader. That's something I pray over him. That's something that, I physically lay my hands and speak over him is to have a leading mind, to be able to make his own decisions, to be confident in what he's doing. I want him to be a leader in society. I want him to better himself, but better those around him. And I don't think I am a minority when I say that. I know that Jill wants Amanda to be better than what she is. She wants Amanda to be a better person. I know that those of us that have kids, we want that for our kids. Those of us that have nieces and nephews, you want that. That's a natural thing. And a part of that is helping them to lead. And our kids are the best things, whether it be your kids or, your birth children, your biological children, your adopted children. If you're a teacher, one of the first people that I got leadership from was my English teacher in high school. I wanted to be better because I saw him and I saw what he was doing. I didn't understand all of that at the time, but I knew that he made a difference in my life, and I wanted to be that difference in someone else's life. Our teachers have a huge impact on that. Our nurses on our team. You will not find people in a more unstable part in their life than someone that's in the hospital. Our social workers, same thing. You will not find kids and families that are a more critical place in their life than when they need a social worker in their life. This can be with anything that's going on. You will make a difference. You could be a janitor for, I don't know what, a factory where you see nobody on night shift. You still are making a difference to those people that you come influence or that you come into contact with. Being a leader goes above and beyond just network marketing. It goes above and beyond into every aspect that we're doing in our life. And if you're on this call, if you're a part of our team, I've said this once, I'll say it 10 more thousand times to come. You were placed here for a reason. You were placed here because God placed you on this team to be better, to do more. And that all starts with leadership. That all starts with knowing who you are, knowing what you're going to do in life and how to do more. And so in this book, it talks about there's 5 levels of leadership. And I won't break that all down because there's a whole lot of information with that. But it's very interesting, the different levels that people have. It talks about how pretty much everybody is in or can be what's called a position leader. A position leader is those that are, you get a job and you're in a leadership role. So you could get a role where you have 2 people under you. Well, you're a leader, but you didn't necessarily do anything to get that. You aren't a leader because people want you to be a leader. You're a leader because of the job you were placed in. And then the next one goes up to permission, which is people are following you because they want to. They see you as somebody that they want to be influenced by. They see you as somebody that they want to be better at. Then it's production. People follow you because of what you have done in an organization. They follow you because of a very specific thing and the leader you are in that organization. And then it's people development. People follow you because of the leaders that you've developed, because of the leader that you are, and they want that to be duplicatable. The highest one you can get to is the pinnacle. And that one's difficult. And that is because people follow you because of who you are and what you represent. And to be a pinnacle leader, it means that you have leaders under you that are people development. And it's the hardest one to get to. And when I think of a pinnacle leader, I think of John Maxwell. I think of Sarah Marble. I think of Sarah Rockin' Robbins, right? I think of these people in network marketing that are amazing. Sarah Taylor is a pinnacle leader. So these people that are in Plexus that are great. But other leaders outside of that, okay? Think of other leaders in this world that are pinnacle leaders. This could be anybody. This could be in any aspect. If you are on our team and you're a leader and you want more out of Plexus, you want more out of this, and you want this to be some sort of financially positive in your life, you need to be one of these levels of leadership. And it all breaks down and starts with you investing in yourself, you knowing your why, you being able to connect with people, being able to follow up, being able to see yourself improving, and then acting on those things. I think this is a perfect thing to talk about in August, because August is our time when momentum will start to pick up for our team. Summer in general in network marketing is slow, and there's lots of reasons for that. But some of that is, think of the things you guys have done yourself this summer. You've traveled, you've went on vacation, maybe you've slacked off on eating healthy, quote unquote, because your family's home, because you're traveling more, because you're in baseball games, because you're in softball games, because it's nicer outside, and so it's funner to cook out, or you eat later, or whatever that may be. There's all these things that make network marketing a slower industry in the summer. But come fall, things start to pick back up because people's schedules come back into play. In network marketing, in network marketing, January, February, March, very, very heavy times in network marketing. That picks up again at the very end of August, September, and October. These are times when it naturally is bigger. Your momentum is naturally flowing more. Perfect time to talk about leadership, to talk about where you are and where you want to go. It's a great time to evaluate your goals. It's a great time to say, okay, where am I currently at and where do I want to go? It's a great time to think about your goals, but to also think about your big, hairy, audacious goals, or what we call your BHAG goals. All of these things about where you're going, where you're connecting to, where you currently are. This is a fabulous time to reevaluate all those things. Now, with that being said, I don't care if you just joined Plexus, because last month we had 22 new ambassadors that joined us in July. Amazing. So I don't care if you were one of those people that just joined in July, or if you've been on this journey with me for 2 years. I don't care if you're an active ambassador or an inactive ambassador. This is an awesome time to get going. And that starts with your why. That starts with knowing what your why is. That starts with bringing people on this journey with you, thinking about the influential people you have in your life and telling them about this, sharing them with this journey of Plexus with you. Don't worry about people people rejecting you or people feeling like you're selling them things. Listen, if you have friends and family, which we all do, that love you and care about you, they're going to know where you're coming from your heart. And okay, so let's say people tell you no. Congratulations. Every no gets you one step closer to a yes. So that no you got, woohoo, you are one step closer to a yes. They talk about at convention. Rita Davenport said, well, at Leaders Retreat, yes, last year, and at convention too. The only difference between those of us in this industry that are not jewels and those people that are jewels is the jewels have been told no more times than the rest of us. And it's true. They have reached out there. They've been told no way more times than the rest of us, and that's why they are a jewel. That's why they are emerald, sapphire, and diamond, or double diamond, or whatever they may be. So the point of this call, the point of this huddle, is to let you guys know that now is a great time to jump on board. Now is a great time if you haven't already jumped on board. Now is a great time if you are jumped on board to think about where you're at. Think about where you want to go. And that starts with, oh, yay, Nicole. Nicole's on our call. She joined last month. Congratulations. So glad you joined us. That starts, all of that starts with leadership. That starts with knowing where you're going. And to be a great leader, regardless of what you're doing, regardless if it's with network marketing or not, to be a great leader is to care more about others truly than you care about yourself. And I know that in this company, that is so true. Alec and Taro both, they talk about all the time, if you've been a blessing, to be a blessing, right? They are 110% about giving to others. I mean, this is a little off topic, but Plexus gives to things all the time. I mean, just recently they gave, I don't remember how many thousands of dollars to the, what was it? It was something for the police. Was it for the police for police families that have lost or injured a police officer? I think that's what it was. What's that?
The ones down in Dallas, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was specifically for them, wasn't it? I think so. So for the Dallas police officers that were injured or killed, for their families. They do something for Toys for Tots every single year. They give something for the veterans every single year. Plexus is a company that is so focused on giving back, is so focused on being a blessing to others. And that to me is the epitome of leadership. Our leadership in this company comes from the very, very top. There was a story told at Plexus that I've shared, or at convention that I've shared before, that Alec ran into an ambassador at an opportunity event who, and he said, oh my gosh, you're coming to convention. And she said, I really want to, but we just can't afford it. He took out money out of his own wallet and gave it to her and said, okay, now you can. Just amazing stories like that. And again, those aren't minority, those are majority things. The leaders in this company care about others more than they care about themselves. They're focused on their team rising to the top and succeeding with them. It's not all about themselves. So again, majority, moral of huddle tonight is to focus on leadership. If you are about growth, if you are about Plexus helping you in some way or another with an opportunity, you need to focus on leadership. You need to understand what a leader is. You need to understand the difference between a leader and a manager. Managers are people that they are consistent, right? Like they're in a role because they were placed there and they're following one thing. Leaders are focused on the events going around them. Leaders are focused on, as things change, they change with it and supporting their team with that change. Leaders are all about loving on their team, loving on the people that's around them, genuinely being there for them. Big difference between leaders and managers. I know I've had managers before that definitely were not leaders, right? Definitely not. And so it's knowing the difference between that. What if you're like, okay, but Tristan, I'm not a leader. I don't feel like I'm a leader. Well, guess what, guys? The good thing about that is leaders can be made. You can make yourself a leader. That's what self-development is about. What if you're like, okay, but Tristan, I don't know if I am a leader. Okay, well, again, that's great. Leaders can be taught. Leaders can be molded. Sonia Dudley has said it over and over. To be a emerald, to be a jewel in Plexus, you need to have the ability to recognize yourself, what your flaws are, and to work on that. But you also need to have the ability to know what you're good at. You need to be able to be coachable, okay? And coachable is a huge thing. Coachable is something to be able to have someone help you, and that's why you have uplines. That's why you have amazing uplines. If you don't feel like you have an upline that you can talk to, then reach out to the next upline. If you feel like that upline isn't there, then reach out to me. Reach out to the closest upline you have that's active, because the uplines on this team, they're on Odyssey to Gems, are amazing. The leaders on this team are amazing. Most of them, I'm going to say all of them, I'm very proud to have relationships. I'm very proud to know who they are. I'm very proud that they're on this team. And I have said it again, I'll say it, or I've said it on this call, I'll say it again. And I do believe they are placed here by God. I believe that they are placed specific here by God on our team to be the leaders, to lead this team with me, and to truly help others to make a huge difference in their life. Okay, before I end the call so we can chat, a couple things that are going on that I meant to say at the beginning of Huddle that I forgot. There's a couple things going on this week. Tomorrow, Amanda has new ambassador training. So if you are a new ambassador on our team, there'll be a new ambassador training tomorrow that our very own amazing Amanda Foster, who is her year anniversary today, amazing Flexiversary. She is hosting and leading that new ambassador training call tomorrow. It is superb. I've listened to it multiple times. It's fabulous information. So hop on that. There also is a Success in 7 group going on right now that Amber Ike, which is our Emerald Upline, is hosting. Today was the day 1 of that. Go to Journey Towards Diamond, which is her page. If you're not a part of that group, comment below and we can add you. But she has a Success in 7. So it starts today, goes till next Monday. It's like 5 to 6 minute videos once a day that tell you tips you can do. If you do all 7 days, then the idea is that you could turn silver, which means you personally sponsor 3 ambassadors at the end of that 7th day, or you at least know how to do so. We also have lots of contests going on this month. There's a 3-way call contest going on where you get on a call with your upline and a potential or someone new that's been added to the team, and that goes on all month. At the end of that month, you can win Kendra Scott earrings. I have a couple things going on right now. Again, a silver challenge that if you personally sponsor 3 ambassadors, whether you've done silver once or you're going to do silver again, you will get your choice of a free bottle of Edge or Block. That goes for every 3 ambassadors you add. So if you had 6 ambassadors, you get 2 bottles of whatever you choose, either Edge or Block. If you add 3, you get 1 bottle. If you add 9, you get 3 bottles, so on, so on. We also have now through the 15th, if you were a new ambassador in June or July and didn't order a success kit, then you can go ahead and go back and order those, and then you can get in for a drawing to win free business cards from me. There's other ones going on too that I can't even think of. Amber has like 3 or 4 that she's doing by herself. She's like a beast. I don't know what she's doing. And I know that there's other leaders on our team that are individually doing them too. So lots of things going on. And the reason all those things are going on is because your leaders, myself, Amber, all the other leaders that you have, are aware that August is just the start of something amazing. So we want to give you the incentive to do those extra little things. I know Jill has stuff going on too. So lots and lots of big things going on. If you have any questions about that, reach out to us and ask. Okay, I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous week. Praying for you all week long. First week in August, let's start it with a bang. And we'll see you guys next week. I'm going to end the calling, and then we can chat with people that are still on. Have a great one.